Hey everybody, how you doing? Sir Stevie here, bringing you a new Blackout video. In the video today, everybody, I thought I'd bring you just a little bit of a news update, basically in regards to Call of Duty Blackout and Black Ops 4 as a whole. And this is basically with the new update that we had today. The update today itself seems to be almost in preparation for a large update that's coming back on November the 12th, but I'll get a little bit more into that later. What we're going to discuss first of all is just the update that we had today for November the 5th and a little bit of controversy that it's brought, that sort of thing. Before I get into the video, I'd just like to thank you all so much for choosing to click on my channel. What with me being a smaller content creator, it really means a lot to have new people clicking on the channel every day, that sort of thing, subscribing, watching my live streams as well. So if you're new around here, feel free to hit that subscribe and like button. It'd be massively appreciated, and I can't thank you all enough for the support that you give the channel. Without further ado, everybody, let's get into the update news and that sort of thing. So as I just mentioned a moment ago, basically the update today itself wasn't massive in terms of in-game changes, that sort of thing. As we know, a while ago we were told with our most recent Operation Dark Divide, this would be the last operation update in terms of having a new tier operation system, that sort of thing. But they have announced that they are going to be making changes to the game to keep it fresh as well, which might be reintroducing certain modes, making certain things happen in the game, I don't know, that sort of thing. And basically starting today we had a minor change, but it is quite a controversial change. A lot of people have been saying in my live stream that they're not happy with this, and this is basically what they've decided to do is they have removed quads from Blackout. So you can't just play regular quads anymore like you have regular solos, duos. Regular quads has now been taken out of the game, and it has been replaced with a mosh pit LTM, so limited time mode mosh pit section that has 4 game modes in it. It has Heavy Metal Heroes, Ground War, Ambush, and Down But Not Out. Linking to this, I had a look on Treyarch's Twitter page, and they said that what they're planning on doing is they're planning on offering a rotating playlist of limited time modes for different versions, so solos, duos, quads, that sort of thing. So what they plan on doing, it's going to have a 5-week schedule, so for the 5 sets of limited time modes, I'm assuming one will just last a week, then the following week it'll change to the next one. So what they're planning on doing is in this 5-week schedule, they're planning on including 2 quad mosh pits, a solo mosh pit, and a duos mosh pit. At the moment, we have a quads mosh pit, and that is currently featuring Heavy Metal Heroes, Ground War, Ambush, and Down But Not Out. For me personally, I feel like this brings quite a bit of controversy to Blackout as a whole. There's a lot of people out there that just like regular quads. They might like to dabble a little bit in Hot Pursuit now and then just to try out some of those DLC weapons, but I feel like a lot of people like to play regular quads to play with their friends, that sort of thing. And if you're someone like me and you're not a massive fan of, say, Heavy Metal Heroes, I really don't like the game mode. I don't know why. Me and Heavy Metal Heroes just don't get on. I don't know why. I'm just not a massive fan of the jetpacks. I feel like it's a lot harder to kill a bad player in a way because of the fact that they just start wriggling around. It's like, just stand still and let me kill you. You know, it's not that hard. But I kind of think it just brings a lot of controversy to this. We've got Heavy Metal Heroes, Ground War. The game's never been able to cope with Ground War. I'm sure we're all familiar with that. You get into a fight where you're in an area the size of a Ray, and there's like 50 people fighting because that's where Final Circle is, and the frames per second just drops to about 5. So I'm not a massive fan of Ground War. I love the idea, but I don't like the idea of how the game can't cope with Ground War. It can cope with it mid-game, but as I said, when it gets to the later stages, it just can't cope. Ambush, good mode, like it. I'm a big fan of sniping. Down But Not Out, I like that as well, but I don't get why they've put that in and not just Hot Pursuit in. At least then, you know, the games go a bit quicker, I think, and it just makes it a bit more fun. You can use DLC weapons. Whether or not they'll include DLC weapons in Down But Not Out, I'm not sure, because the first time we ever got Down But Not Out, that was before the gun lockers were even a thing, and before we even had any DLC guns in Blackout. I think it was actually the very first limited time mode that we had, only a few months after the game came out, so hopefully they've made some changes to that. But as I was saying, I really don't think this is a good idea. I don't understand why they've taken quads out, because whenever we've had limited time modes in the past, obviously we've had limited time modes like we've had, say, Hot Pursuit or Heavy Metal Heroes and Alcatraz as our 2 set limited time modes. And then also we've had solos, duos, and quads for those people that don't want any of this weird weapon stuff or gimmicky modes with redeploys. They just want, you know, regular Battle Royale, Blackout, that sort of thing. You'll see a screenshot on your screen here. I should have included that area earlier. This is basically what it now looks like when you go to search for a game on PS4. I'm not sure what it's like on Xbox. I'm not sure how that looks, if they've changed anything there. Let me know in the comments below if you're an Xbox player and what it shows for you at the moment. But yeah, I just feel it's a bit of a bad idea. I like the idea of them bringing in a mosh pit mode because, you know, it just obviously, they might not be able to include all 4 of these as their own separate modes because, say, for example, not many people have played down but not out, so then you'd be waiting for like an hour for a game, something like that. I like the idea of a limited time mosh pit, but I don't like the idea of how they've removed quads entirely, because if I do play quads, like I said, I don't like heavy metal heroes, I just like regular quads, because I hate the fact of knowing that, oh, I've just killed this guy, his teammates ran off and camped in a building, and then the 3 guys on our team that we just killed, they've now landed behind me and just started killing me straight away. I'm not a massive fan of that. I like Alcatraz, but not on the regular map. But yeah, as I was saying, I think it's not a very good idea that they've taken this out. I think they should just leave it in there and just let the mosh pit and Alcatraz be the limited time modes, and then just leave regular solo, duo and quads in there as well. So now moving swiftly on, that is basically everything that we had in the update for today. As I said, it wasn't much, it was mostly just that change with the mosh pit mode, which, as I said, I feel is a little bit controversial. I don't like it, but I'm not sure, have I said that already? Yeah. But basically, yeah, with the update, the big update that I feel like we had the actual in-game update for today. I'm hoping there isn't going to be another one because, as we all know, the updates on Call of Duty, the actual download for me takes 5 minutes, but then it copies for an hour and a half. So I hope that they've managed to do that all for today. And then next week, when the big update comes, we don't have to mess around with waiting an hour for the downloads to complete, that sort of thing. But basically, what we are getting in the update next week, as I said, it's not a new operation. So for any of you thinking that there might be a new operation, that isn't going to be a thing. They're not bringing that out. This is mainly changes to the blackjack shop. And what it looks like they're doing is, it looks like they're actually not focusing on much as making money out of us, but more rewarding us for playing the game, which really we should have had from day one. I don't know why we didn't have it from day one, but at least now it looks like they're actually listening to the community and giving us a chance to be able to earn items in the blackjack shop. So let's just go into a little bit further detail of how we're able to do that. So coming into the first part, this is basically, it says, this will all be on your screen as well. It says, a new regularly scheduled pick a weapon bribe bundle available for 50 reserve crates that allows players to select a weapon of their choice. So basically this is pick a weapon bribe. Obviously you save up your 50 reserve crates, however you earn them. You might buy them if you want to. You might earn them from playing the game, doing your daily tier skips, that sort of thing. And then you can go ahead and purchase a weapon bribe. And what I like about this is it says it's not just weapon bribe where you might get the ballistic knife, which if you're a Blackout player is completely useless to you because it's not in there, but you can pick which gun you want out of that weapon bribe, it sounds like, which I'm a big fan of. I mean, it won't really affect me personally. I only need a VMP, which I've been wanting for a while, but it's nice for us to have that option of not just the lottery of getting something out of the reserve crates and hoping we get that and not a skin on our weapon that we'll never use, but at least it sounds like we're getting a little bit of customization aspect, I guess you could say, where we're able to actually pick what we want. So then moving on to the next part, that says a new rotating reserve stack that always displays an item from reserves that you don't currently own, which you can unlock by trading into reserve crates. It sounds to me something similar to the guaranteed non-duplicate crates. You could trade in 6 reserve crates and get 2 items. Again, that sounds quite cool. I think it's something new. I'm happy that they're trying that out. Moving into the next part, that says 2 new rotating My Deal slots that can be unlocked with reserve crates and will always showcase items that you don't reserve. We already have My Deals in. I think you get one every day, something like that, and it's basically just a skin or a gun camo. I think I purchased a D-Day camo from that for like 300 COD points when it was really cheap. I think it changes for each individual person, but it looks now that you don't necessarily need COD points to purchase this, but you can actually use reserve crates, which again, it's a really good idea. It's rewarding people for playing the game and not paying for the game, that sort of thing. So I feel like that's a really, really clever idea, and it's good that they're rewarding the community. So big thumbs up for that. Thank you, Treyarch, because hopefully now I'll be able to buy certain items that I like without having to fork out ridiculous amounts of money, because as we all know, the blackjack shop's always had controversy, whether it's been for the fact that if you want to buy a character outfit, you're forced to also buy 6 sets of reserve crates with it as well, which feels like it's doubling the price, when for me personally, if I've ever wanted an item, I'd just buy the character. I'm not bothered about the reserve crates, I just earn them myself. Moving into the final point, it says reserve stack and My Deals will refresh on a regular basis to reveal a new item and will refresh instantly after the current item on display has been required. Basically links into the last point of the 2 new rotating My Deal things, so it just says how they refresh on a regular basis, that sort of thing. So it's not as though hopefully you're just going to have the 2 same items stuck there indefinitely. But yeah, as they said as well, these changes will give players the freedom to earn items available in Blackjack's shop and reserve cases, and for the first time you'll be able to see reserve items before acquiring them through the new reserve system. So yeah, basically, I'm a big fan of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Sorry if this video has been a little bit long. I'd like to just thank you all if you've made it this far in the video with me ranting on. If you're new around here, feel free to hit that subscribe and like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'll catch you all later, everybody. Thank you as always for your support. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye for now.